My new tool for Mexico.
I'm Rick. This is the shack.
Hello, welcome. If this is your first time stopping by, I want to say thank you so much for taking some of your time out to view my channel. I always ask that you browse around, check out some of the other videos. Today's video, I'm going to go over this Porter Cable Drill Driver Impact Driver Kit. So let's unbox this, go through everything that's included in here, and I just kind of throw in my 2 cents here and there on the way. Again, personal preference, it's your own choice. This is just something to think about and some things to look for when purchasing tools. So let's get to it. This is the Porter Cable PCCK618L2 combo kit. It includes drill driver, which is a PCCK608. It includes an impact driver, PCC647, 2 1.5 amp hour batteries, a belt clip, and 2 bits, and the basic battery charger. And I'm going to go over those a bit more later because some people complained about that, said it's junk, but on a budget, it does do very well. Now, I almost forgot, it also comes with your owner manuals, so definitely go through those and check them out. So let's go over the drill driver first. Again, this is the PCC608. You have your trigger switch. On either side is your forward and reverse. The collar, this is your torque adjustment collar. Compared to my other Porter Cable, this is kind of a plasticky, kind of a cheap looking chuck. But again, if you're on a budget, it definitely will get by and is fine. I got this kit because again, this kit is going to go down to Mexico. This is your torque selector, so you can go from 1, 2, and goes all the way up to 22. And you're using this part if you're putting in screws. This is your impact setting as far as the drill goes. And you're using this as a driver, not a drill. This is your gear selection. Now, if you're using it in the driver mode, you don't want this to spin very fast. This is your gear selection. Put it on 1 if you're in the driver mode. It is a lower speed gear. 2 is drill mode because it's a much faster gear selection. Even though it is variable, if you pull the trigger in all the way, you don't want it to go too fast to snap it. Torque settings, you want to put it on number 1. When you take it all the way to the end, you click it all the way over, you're in the drill mode. Put it on number 2 for drilling. Another tip as far as when you purchase a tool, you want to look for the LED light placement. These are huge benefits. I did a review, and I'll have it up here. I did a review on my other Porter Cable drill and my DeWalt drill. DeWalt had the light here. Terrible placement. I think they realized that and they changed it down here. Milwaukee has it down here. This is overall the best placement for LED light on a drill. If it's up here, all it does is cast a shadow of the chuck, and when you're trying to find your mark in a dark spot, I couldn't even see the mark because all I could see was a shadow of this. Had to get another flashlight, put it up here, shine up there so I could see the stinking mark. Check out the review. You can see the big difference in that. That's another shack tip. Look for that when purchasing a tool. Comes with the integrated bit holder. You hold the bit here. The downfall is this particular model does not have an indicator for the battery charge anywhere. My other one does. So that's another tip when you're looking for a tool. Try to get one that has a battery indicator either on the tool or on the battery. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not brand specific. These are things to look for. And believe me, if you're in the middle of a project, you don't have the battery charge indicator anywhere, and you're in the middle of something that stops, sometimes it's a pain in the butt. Battery indicator is a huge plus on tools also. The LED light stays on for 15 to 20 seconds, and that is another plus. You don't want one that just comes on and off with the pull the trigger. You want it delayed. Forward, reverse, variable speed. Pretty much it. So I'm going to show you the difference between this one and my other drill. This is brushless, this is brushless. This one is PCC607, this one is the PCC608. Because I use this a lot, I have the 4.0 amp hour battery on this. Right off the bat, you can see this has the battery indicator. That is something to look for when you're buying it. I like that much better than this, but again, this is strictly going to be for my drill. Down in Mexico, not a big issue for me, so I'm trying to save money being on a budget. Got a few extra dollars, definitely look for one that's got the battery indicator, like I said, either on the tool or on the battery, doesn't matter. That is a huge benefit when it comes to doing stuff. Chuck, you can see difference in the chuck. This one has this red collar. You indicate either for the drill or for screw. And again, you go from 1 to 22 on your torque setting on your chuck. Same thing here, 2 settings, 1 and 2 for your gear selection. Forward, reverse, variable speed. Pretty much basically the same, except it does have the battery charge indicator, and the chuck is a little bit different, a little bit better quality. This one is actually shorter than this one, and that's another reason why I got this. For getting in the tighter spaces, I needed something more compact. I don't know if you can see it or not, how I can get the angle, but the tip of this almost comes right here, so you're looking at about a ½ inch, 3/8 to a ½ inch shorter. Full charge now. Again, this doesn't have a battery charge indicator, so we know this battery is full charge. So we're going to switch that up, put that in, and make sure it's got a full charge. Open that up, slide this in, reverse, move forward, locks it, spin it till it stops, counterclockwise, lock it in. Oh, you know what? There, now it's battery, good to go. Now we're good to go. We're on drill mode. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to sink it in as deep as the bit. No problem. And that's it. These have the power of the torque, brushless, more torque, longer battery life. They will even do, I could sit there and take some time and I could drill this 2-inch hole all the way through this 4-inch thick piece of wood. Reverse, unlocks it, we're done. So that's basically it. Definitely get by with this. You're going to pay a little bit more money for a few extra features. This is a basic base model. Will definitely take care of majority of your needs. This is the PCCK618L2, part of the kit. Really, compared to my other one, because my other Impact is over 2 years old, this one is an upgrade from my other one. This is brushless. My other one is brushed. An area on either side to hook the belt clip to. Has an integrated bit holder here. Has the battery indicator right there. Forward and reverse, variable speed. LED light, good placement. Again, down here, facing up, better. So there's really not much to say about that. That's basically your features. So this is my other one. This is my older version. Again, this is 2 years old. This is the PCCK640. This is brushed, not brushless. Battery indicator there. And the difference being, hey, my LED light is up here, which is okay for the Impact because you don't have this massive chuck making a shadow. Still works okay, but I prefer them up here or down here. Does not have a time delay, it's only on and off with the trigger, so that's kind of a bummer. Of course, you have either end here, either side for your belt clip. Difference being on this one, there's no integrated bit holder. It's actually right here, these 2 tabs. This is a magnet up here. So you can put your bit on there. It's not coming off. Actually pretty cool. The only downfall I've ever come across with this is when I put an extension on this side, if I'm kind of going between a short and long one, depending on what I'm doing, when I clip it on my belt and I slide it in, sometimes I'll hit and I will knock that extension because it's longer off of this side. But as long as I have my bits on this side, it's never been an issue. I don't know if they even sell this model anymore, but that's just something to look for if you want something like this. This is the PCCK647. They are both equally the same. The only difference, again, this one has a red, The other one has the black battery. So not a problem. It buries it, no issues whatsoever. One more time. Boom, done. That's my kit. Now, the kit impact I'm giving away. Do two here, just to let you guys see that it does in fact work. There it goes. Wow, must have hit a hole there because that thing was sunken in. Excellent. No issues. These will drive anything you need to drive into. No problem. Back them out. There you have it. You know this one works. So when you get it, you can go to town and drive them screws in and anything. This is definitely better than this one because a few upgrades, being brushless, replacement of the light. Other than that, the drill is a little bit lower end, but I have a better drill, so that's fine. So I'm probably going to mix match my kit. I'm going to keep this one home because it's brushless. Put this one with the lower end drill and take these to Mexico and keep my brushless drill and impact at home now. Now let's check out the battery charger. Now this is the basic battery charger that comes with it. I know people say it's junk, it's no good. And then there are those who say that it's not bad. And I agree, it's not bad for a basic charger. It will get by. Now the kit comes with two 1.5 amp hour batteries. With this on a 1 bar charge, and you don't know if it's on the high end or low end of that charge, when I connect it to this charger, to get a full charge it takes about 50 minutes, which isn't bad. This is going to last you longer than an hour, so that's not bad. But what does it do compared to the bigger charger? Same battery put on this one with 1 bar charge on it will take about a half an hour. So you're saving 20 minutes. Again, if you're on heavy use, then you're probably going to upgrade anyway and get a better kit and a better charger. But on a budget, this one will definitely work. Now, if you want to stay in that budget and just keep this, well, what about charging something like this? When I got it brand new, it was a 1 bar charge. So I connected it to this to see how long it would take. And it stands to reason that if it took 50 minutes for this, and this is almost 3 times smaller than this one, then it should take about 3 times longer to charge this one. And it does. It took about 2 hours and 40 minutes to charge this one using this. The basic battery charger will work fine, believe me. For most applications, you're going to do good with it. When you want to change the battery out, it is a very easy operation. You can do this literally by one hand. One hand, you push on the button, releases. Slide it out, slide the other one in. Use one hand, click it in, good to go. Right here, there's a spring down here. You got a spring on both sides. When that battery slid in there, when it clicks in, it's on a load because of these 2 springs. It's a major assistance when you want to change out. You push a button, it pops it out, change it out, put it back in. You can do it with one hand. This I have liked from day one on Porter Cable. That is a very good feature. Another tip to check out. Now that you have an idea of some of the things to look for when you want to purchase a tool, last thing you need to do is get the best price. And I don't care if it's Home Depot, Lowe's, Sears, going through all the online pricing, trying to find a complete set for the guys to buy. Ran across this one on sale, $139.30 versus $200 normally. And again, not the top of the line kit, a little downgrade as far as the drill, but a very good impact driver. But it is brushless. When I went to checkout all of a sudden this sale price, $139.30, jumped up to $159.20. That sucks. I just missed the sale. I'm not going to buy it now. And I couldn't figure out why the price jumped. Then after a few minutes kind of checking things out, I decided to go back to the store that I was originally at online. Boom, it went back down to $139.30. So I started thinking, I checked 4 more stores, and I know not everybody is that fortunate to have multiple stores around them. You may only have the one store. I have 4 Lowe's stores within a 40-minute drive. I checked all 4 stores. 3 of them had it at $139.30. The one store had it at $159.20. I was like, wow, really? Look around, because there is a difference, a $20 difference. That's my tip. Check pricing around you prior to making the drive, wasting your time, and make sure you get the best price. Also, there was a kit in Sears, and again, I haven't had Craftsman for a while, so I can't judge them. But if you're on a budget, the drill driver impact driver kit was only $109, but it was online only price. And that was free shipping. I did check on it. Okay, that was free shipping. It's not a bad deal. And that was another option I brought to the table to the gentleman. If they want to go to Sears or order it through Sears, they can get it cheaper. That is it. That's the overview, comparison, a little shopping tip. Hope it helps. Subscribe, like. I think that's it. So I appreciate you taking the time to view. Be blessed, take back your shack, and just build it for your sanity. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next video. 3. What is this? 3. That's a 1. 3, 2, 1. So much for taking some. God, I had enough coffee this morning. Maybe that's why.